Hello, guys. I think my mic's here today. I hope it's not here. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. Got my mic on. I've got the camera on. I came on today to do another strange review for you. We're going to do Alaskan Candy by Sanctuary. And I think I did this review before, but I just wanted to sit down and really do a good review. I did find out it is a sativa strain. So that makes sense. I was a little buzzier than relaxed. So we're gonna go ahead. I got it in a envelope package like this. The buds are inside. You can see those. And I can smell it a little bit, but it's not like the pre-ground flower. When I open a pre-ground flower, because it's already ground, all the terpenes hit me right in the face. So we're gonna take the buds. We're gonna take a little grinder. This one actually came from Fluent in Florida. These are cool. Take these joints out of my grinder. This is a cool grinder because it has little spikes on the bottom and it has spikes inside. You just drop your bud inside and turn it around a few times and then pour out your clean cannabis. So I have a little plate here that I'm gonna use as a rolling tray. I have some papers. So we're gonna take a couple of these buds and we're gonna put them in here. Seal that up. Don't want it to get all dry and see, and it's not really smelling like much. Oh, that's because I put it in the wrong part. So there's a container part in here that you can hold stuff in after it's ground. So that's what I just did. So you just put the buds inside where the spikes are, and you literally just turn it. Super easy, no worries. Breaks it all up nice and smooth. For your rolling pleasure, just gonna use a little lid for a box I have as a tray. That way I don't lose anything, right? And we're just gonna pour that out and look. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you how it kind of grounded. Oh, it smells nice now. It kind of grounded pretty fine, right? And don't worry about dry flower. Here's the thing. Dry flower means you're not paying for moisture. When you store cannabis, you're not supposed to store it with any moisture in it. It's supposed to be dry. If you don't store it when it's dry, if you leave some moisture in it, you have a good chance of getting mold and mildew growing in your cannabis. And so you don't want it to be moist, okay? You can always add a little slice of a carrot or a little piece of apple into your container when you're ready to smoke it to rehydrate it a little bit if you like. Or a fresh leaf from a tree outside. It just doesn't have to be difficult. So all I did was I took my paper, I folded up the little edge here, right, the end. I folded it, and I dented in the corners. So it's like a little trough. It just makes it easier for the cannabis to stay in the little trough, right? When I do this, I make two little piles, right? I don't try to make it look like a cigarette right off the bat, because it typically will get fat in the middle, right? So if you take your cannabis and you make it into like two little piles with an indentation in the middle, it won't be as pregnant. It won't be as fat in the middle, right? I just put my cannabis in there, roll it back and forth a couple times to get that cylinder shape. Gently, don't press. You don't want to pack it real tight. You want the air to be able to flow through it. Just fold it over. Finish rolling it up nice and gently, hopefully. It burns good. Gonna lick it. Finish rolling it up, right? Now, I just kind of play with it. I'll twist the ends to make sure that it's not gonna fall out a lot, right? And then I'll just gently, with my fingers, I just kind of roll it back and forth, redistribute the cannabis inside in a nice little tube shape, right? You can take your fingers and slide it down like this. It kind of smooths it out. I'm just kind of molding it a little bit, molding the cannabis and the paper. Not gonna take too long to do that because I'm ready to try it. This is supposed to have some piney citrus notes. This is 2 strains called Candy Kush with the K, Candy Kush, and then Bubba 76 and ATF. So that's the strains they played around with to make this one. You do a couple of dry pulls before you light it, you get some of those terpenes. This one has an anise, like a licorice almost taste to it too. It's not listed in any of the descriptions. But it's kind of earthy, there's pininess, and there's also, I don't want to end the stream. Why is it telling me to end the stream? Cancel. Alright, sorry about that. It has sort of pine. You can taste the piney notes and stuff in it. But it has like a licorice, like a sweetness to it. And that pine, let's just say the pine, the sweetness, a little earthiness. And some citrus, like, I don't know, what citrus is that? It's not, it's almost like a lime, like a kind of lime citrus. It's a little different. It's not like typical orange or lemon. Here we go. Alaskan candy. I definitely get that anise sort of licoricey taste. There's a sweetness to it. I do get that sweetness now. I wasn't connecting with the candy. You know, it's Alaskan candy, and that usually there's some kind of sweetness, some sort of candy essence, and I wasn't getting that the last time, but I'm definitely a little more agreeable to the name. It's not real harsh. There's kind of like a dryness to it after you inhale. And I always cough, so, you know. Mom says if you don't cough, you don't get off. There is that earthiness on the exhale. The pine's way, like, distant. It's not a real strong pine. I swallowed wrong. Funny. I like it. There's a peacefulness that's coming down over my head. So, like, I feel calm. I feel that, like, sort of stressy feeling in the middle softening. That's good. But I'm not feeling that, like, weight. You know, like, you get that, like, sort of heavy, sleepy weight with the relaxation sometimes with cannabis. I'm not getting that at all. This is just, so far, it feels like taking a deep breath and relaxing a little, you know, just, and we'll see what kind of buzziness happens. If there's like a buzzy effect. There's a yawn. Is that because I just got up a little while ago? Maybe. I don't feel tired. This is nice, guys. Listen, I would definitely try it. I have a little bit of a butthurt feeling about the manager of our local sanctuary, but, you know, it's just because he's fake. I don't like that. But they're good people. They know what they're doing. I mean, I don't know. definitely, check out the Alaskan candy, especially if you get it on a discount buds, something to try. I like it. It's burning nice. That's a good grind and a good roll. That's important for it to burn right. You have to be able to pull air through evenly. That's why it runs, because like one side will be thicker, the cannabis will be packed tighter, and the other side will be loose, and so it'll burn really fast on the loose side. So you want to make sure after you roll your joint that you just kind of feel it and kind of even everything out the best you can. Tips for a joint that's running. If you roll a joint and it starts running on you, lick your finger and put it where it's put your moist finger below where it's burning fast, right? It'll kind of slow that burn down a little bit. Alaskan candy. And gratitude, mad gratitude for the gaming. Let's see, what is this called? Music video mix, the gaming. It's a copyright-free gaming mix. So thank you very much for those guys. We're gonna start multi-streaming here soon. We're gonna pull in some folks from YouTube. We're gonna pull in we've got YouTube and Twitch. We're gonna pull some folks from Facebook. I don't know, we'll see where else. But we're gonna increase our reach, pull everything together, start building this community, y'all. Yep. Oh yeah, my kitty took up residence on my table. That's why I'm such a mess behind me. He was trying to get back over there on the other side, so I made a spot here. He likes hanging out. This is nice. Listen, this strain is hitting like I feel like thoughtful. I'm ready to contemplate. I could be dancing, singing, but I don't feel stressed or pressured. This is a nice. Why am I yawning? What the hell? It's a nice sativa. It's kind of chill. It is a sativa that isn't gonna jack my anxiety up, right? Like strawberry haze. If you like strawberry haze, it kind of feels like that. With a little more, not tired eyes, but like that detached sort of fog you can get with your vision sometimes. Do you know that? You know what I mean? Like, where you can stare off into space easy. Like, that feeling in my eyes. It's not anything that's affecting my thought process. I just feel like if you needed to get into like a visual detail situation where you're like editing or I'm reading to see if I like how I feel when I read. I could get work done. Like I'm ready to go get some stuff done. I'm hungry now, but I didn't eat yet. So I've been up like 3 or 4 hours without eating anything yet. So I don't think it necessarily gives you the munchies, but it might decrease nausea because my stomach feels nice and calm. I think this would be good for getting rid of nausea because I got sick to my stomach in the middle of the night. My stomach's really sensitive, so I get sick to my stomach easy, and I'm feeling like not any of that. My tummy feels calm, and I let it go out. that's a good joint. That's nice. It gave me the smiles. Okay, so Alaskan candy is smiley. It does have that anti-anxiety. Please ignore my dog. It does have that anti-anxiety effect, but without making me tired. Like, I don't feel drowsy. I do feel like a little spacey just in my eyeballs, like, if that makes sense. Like, did that detached sort of spacey feeling in your eyes? You can just stare off into space, zone out, kind of, but just in my eyes, my brain's still, like, busy. So, Alaskan Candy by Sanctuary Dispensary in Florida. I think it's called Sanctuary Medicinals, but there's only one sanctuary. There's only one company called Sanctuary in Florida for cannabis. So that is their Alaskan candy, and I like it. I like it. I have to say, it's a nice, productive. It'd be great for like that CEO mentality when you got a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate. And you just want to kind of like take a deep breath in your head, but still focus and still get stuff done. I think this is a good one. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me while I do another strain review for you. It's a blast. You guys, don't forget, you're spiritual beings having a physical experience. Enjoy the journey. Yeah, that little cliche, the joy is in the journey. It's not cliche it's cliche for a reason. Like, we say that for a reason. When you look back over your life, it's not gonna be like all the things you didn't do. It's gonna be the things you did. So do stuff, enjoy. Like, get up, get out, go play, have fun, explore, have adventures. Yeah, it's okay, you can. And guess what? People aren't going to be able to lie to as easily anymore. You'll see. Things are changing. It's good. Peace, love, and light, y'all.